Right folks, so this is parts of a route out of the ABR magazine in and around the Cotswolds. So it should be about 5 or 6 hours of riding. Set off a little later than I wanted to. It's just gone 10:30 in the morning. But we're going to go and have a look at some decent roads that were pictured in the magazine. White Horse, B4100 I'm going to look for. I'm using Google Maps with waypoints added to which is it's actually quite good, but if you kind of miss exactly where the point has been put down, then it doesn't skip on to the next one, so you have to manually kind of tell it to miss that stop and move on. Seems like nice weather. Alright. Got my waterproof trousers just in case, but it didn't say it was going to rain, so we should be alright. We shall see. I'm also going to try, in my first video I mentioned about a little cheapy Amazon camera. There it is. An Apeman 4K camera, and we'll see how easy or difficult that is to put in and keep the audio from this. I don't know how to separate the audio and the video from this camera, so I can keep the audio going as a constant, but flick between this camera and this camera. So we'll have a go at that. And if you're watching this and there's no rear footage with audio over the top, then you'll know that I failed and was unable to do so. I've only got the I'm using Clip Champ, which just comes free with Windows 11. So I'm somewhat limited in what I can do. He just killed the pigeon. And I wonder if that's taken his windscreen now. Actually, I'm gonna zero my clock today to see how many miles I do. So I need to add on about 5. I forgot to do that. It's saying we've got a bit of traffic here. I wonder if there's temporary traffic lights. Let's see. Seems to be very slow moving. Certainly to get ahead of some of it, I should imagine. Oh, this car's coming. There's a little duck in here for now. Right, I'm going to dispatch with this traffic and then I'll come back to you later. So the route has put us on the A34, which I'm hoping not for too long, because it's a bit of a boring route. But what I will do is use this as an opportunity to try and see if I can get the two working together. I don't know if there's any way of being able to see if it's on. The good thing about this is it has this drift camera. It has a little light on it, so it's green to let you know that it's on, and then when you're recording it flashes red. which is really handy. So yeah, we're staying on A34, so I think we're going to be on this for a little while, which will be quite annoying. Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba, good times never seem so good. Right, folks, that is us off of the A34 now. Almost got wiped out by a lorry who just pulled out in front of me, obviously didn't see me. Never mind. So we're now on the A44, just outside kind of Oxford, the Oxford turn off. Seems to be Valley of the Roadworks at the moment, and I'm hoping that the roads will be a little more scenic now. So our second stop is a cafe. I can't for the life of me remember what the first stop is. The second one's called Touchdown Cafe. The first one, no idea. No idea. Airport. It's always hit and miss nodding to somebody on a dual carriageway. Sometimes I feel like a bit of a Burke doing it because it's, you know, they're going 70 mile an hour one way, I'm going 70 mile an hour the other way. We're a lot further apart than if we're just crossing on a normal road. And then equally, whenever I don't do it, they do it, and whenever I do, they don't. So I take my fourth exit all the way round. Then that's horse drives. The old back wheel kicked a little there on that drain. Hello. This is a bit more like it. Now we're turning left in a mile. You probably can't see the little fleeting gaps in the trees I can see. Just countryside for miles. Life is a highway, I will ride it all night long. Upper Campsfield. It's already feeling a little more rural. These houses are beautiful. Beautiful houses. Turning left onto Banbury Road. So it looks nice in kind of that area. Over there. Not so much immediately to my left. But we'll see. Let's see if we can turn this guy on, shall we? So that should be it turned on. Should be it recording. At this exact layout of the road, I've seen a bike before go up the near side, turning left, go up the near side of a lorry like this, like a non-articulated one. And the lorry turned right, and as it's turned right, obviously the back swings out, and it took the biker out. It's a cool looking thing, isn't it? Where you going? Start for a ride on my Vespa. Oh, it stinks as well. It smells beautiful. That Vespa 2-stroke. Right. So, hopefully, I think it is actually going to rain later. That's my prediction. I might be wrong. I'm speeding. Oops. Might be wrong, but I think it's going to rain. But equally, that's okay, because we have what we need to get by in the rain. That's what it's all about for me. Finding roads where it's just countryside. It doesn't have to be hilly, just nothing either side. It's a nice road for me. That is a nice road for me. Can't tell if that's turned off or not. Good, isn't it? So we're on the A4260. Done this for a few miles. This camera mounted on the screen, the trouble is it absolutely wobbles. Shaking like a pooping dog. I imagine the footage on it will be rubbish. Be all like that. We never see anything. So I'm on a completely smooth road, but the footage looks like I'm going 80 down a cobbled street or something. Definitely smells more rural now as well. Glad to be out of the house today actually. Didn't go out at all yesterday on account of watching the Queen's funeral, which was lovely. Berry Hill Road. It's quite difficult for the kids though, too young to kind of really grasp what's going on, so got a little bored kind of towards the end of the day, which is completely understandable. A lot of moving parts. I would not want to be responsible for planning all of that and making sure it all went as it should and getting them all to be together in a way that works, doesn't cause huge issue. Bottlenecks and stuff, and a huge parades. A mad sight. And whatever your opinions are of the Royals, I think it's I imagine it's quite difficult to essentially attend your mum's funeral with billions of people watching. Lorry moving out. Yeah, they are. I'm actually going right shortly as well. But yeah, so quite a difficult day, I imagine, for all involved. Sad that I wasn't able to go, but with three young children, it would have been an absolute nightmare, and kind of too difficult on them really as well. Like I say, they don't really understand. My oldest does a little bit, but they're not really old enough to understand. Kind of, he's kind of beyond them. Although he did ask me if all that will happen when I die. So I had to realign his expectations. Well, we're going right here by the looks of it. Look at this. What a beautiful little village. These buildings. Old buildings. These are the kind of roads I enjoy riding on, when you've got decent views and it's as wide as this, so you haven't got to be completely glued to what's in front of you because it's single track or anything. But when it's plenty wide enough and you're on hills like this with the views of the countryside like that, that is the beginnings of my happy place. I'm reluctant to turn the camera off because although you can't see anything now, I just think, like, you know, any minute there'll be like a flash of a nice view. Like that. It's not too bad, is it? Not too bad a place to live. Skippy. Bit of gravel on the road, a little bit of a skip across there. Squirrel. This is our slight left. We're going evidently to the beautiful recycling and waste management centre. It's been on every road sign and turning we've done for the last 4 turnings. Maybe that's the postcode I put in by accident. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Join me on an epic quest to see the most wonderful and majestic... oh. It's a recycling plant. And it stinks. Now, sometimes says we're 1 minute away, 0.1 miles, and I think that's what we're here to see. And some views there, that would make sense. Castle at Edgehill. What I will do... Oh, there it is. The castle at Edgehill, first stop. Nice house down there, no doubt. Stately home. It's been converted into a pub, but it does have stunning views. Although I can't get the bike anywhere near here to get the bike in the picture as well. But what a beautiful spot. Okay. So, first stop complete. Second stop. There's only a few miles away, and there's the Touchdown Cafe. I'm told there's a Vulcan plane right there, which you can see. And sit near while you're having your lunch or your breakfast. And it's definitely time to have something to eat. I'm pretty hungry. So far, we are just over 70 miles in to our day. Pretty hungry, to be fair. They do an all-day breakfast. That'll be ideal. Who doesn't like an all-day breakfast? So that was the castle at Edgehill. Part of the... Oh, go on, son. This is a steep hill. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a steep hill. Yeah, the castle at Edgehill. Pretty small. Really nice views. Nice views actually come down this hill, look. There's a little pub now. I literally just looked at the view and took a picture. So I didn't stay, didn't have anything to eat or drink or anything like that, so I can't comment on that. But very nice view. I believe we're actually riding kind of down the view that we just looked at. We're going right here according to this. Concentrate on what you're doing, otherwise you'll miss the turn. So these kind of winding roads in the countryside, I enjoy riding more and more now. And what I like is that you kind of, for a bit of it, you're encapsulated by trees or high hedges, and then very often they just open out into like endless countryside and fields and stuff like that. Like just countryside. Just be showing about this fence, but just don't look to the left, just look over there. It's beautiful. Look at that. Lovely countryside. Alrighty. So, on to the next stop, which is only a mile away. Touchdown Cafe. Oh, do you know what? I've got a sneaky suspicion. Maybe the cafe isn't next. Sheepy sheeps. Hello there. Hello there. Oh, look at this. This is awesome.